So, over the next 2 months, I'll actually be moving from this complex, and I'm gonna miss it. I love my complex. I love my apartment. This was my first one on my own, completely on my own. So, it hit different. It meant a lot. And so when I move out in November or earlier than that, it will literally have been a year. So I guess it's just honestly a testament to my growth and things. I was talking with my friend last night, a good friend last night, and we were talking about how when you're in it, it just doesn't feel like you're achieving anything. It doesn't feel like you're accomplishing anything. But if you were to take a step back, so me in this moment, like looking at the fact that in November it'll have been a year, and in a year I've done X, Y, and Z. I think that's kind of big, and we all should give ourselves grace and stuff and look at the big picture sometimes whenever, feelings of, I don't know, stagnancy and things like that come up. Just remind yourself that you've been out here working. You've been working. Because I know I have. But yeah. So telling my leasing office actually that I was not going to renew my lease over the next 2 months was a huge leap of faith. But I'm confident in what God has for me. And I'm confident that I will be able to find a new place near my career, like near my job, like where I'll be at. And I'm confident that I'll get the job. So, I'm already working. So, it's just a matter of signing paperwork and all that good jazz and getting the financial, getting the salary that I requested. I'm gonna check the mailbox first to see if there is some newspaper in here. Let's see. I never remember what my mailbox number is, but we're gonna try this. Oh yeah, I remember now. Y'all thought I was about to let y'all see which number mine was? Hey, how you doing?
Right.
Hey, I got a question. I originally walked over here for some newspaper. Do y'all have like a sheet of like newspaper that y'all not using or something? Like some paper or extra stuff. I gotta cut a watermelon and I don't want to have to clean that up.
I don't. Not here in the shop.
Okay.
The girls may have something in the office. I mean, I have trash bag if you want to try that.
I got trash
That's a
bag.
new one. 'Cause that's normally the way I do. I lay
the trash bag out,
cut it on that, and then
Just
once I
wrap
get
it
it
up?
all out, because once I take, because I'll basically like to cut mine off of the rind and put it in a big bowl.
Oh,
And
okay.
then when I put it in the big bowl, I just take my bag and tie it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got 2 of them, but the first 2 were, dang, it was a mess getting it all up. But I was like, I'm an amateur. I ain't never cut my own watermelon. So I was like, all right, let me get some newspaper. Okay.
You'll get better in time. Just
I
keep,
know, right?
Just keep going. Don't give up.
Okay, I'm gonna try the trash bag and ask them too.
All righty.
Oh, so cute. They got one. Hello. I don't have a mask. I'm sorry. I am trying to see if you guys have like some extra newspaper or something like that. Okay. I was trying to avoid getting a messy kitchen. I have to cut a watermelon.
Oh, no, we don't have any.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So I realized that I sound absolutely crazy asking people for some newspaper. But I didn't want to make no mess. I don't mind making the mess. I didn't want to clean the mess up. That's what it is. So it's all good. I would just use the bag like my maintenance manager advised and try that. But yeah, so moving from my apartment, I think I went to the pool literally one time. Like this phase in my life, like being here, was not quite survival, but it wasn't like I was just here to completely and overtly enjoy. You know, I still had to do like a lot of inner work and just kind of like sit and focus with some things. So, but I did get to go to the pool with my friend Rob, and we had listen, one time was enough. As a matter of fact, I might be going to the movies to see Candyman with my good friends Rob and Gabby. So we might get to take you along for that later. But for now, we're about to cut and enjoy some watermelon. Hopefully it's good, because the last 2 watermelons that I had were too ripe or not ripe enough. They were not good at all. And like I was telling Mr. Carlton, this year was my first year of cutting my watermelon on my own, and I made a mess. But the watermelon, the first one that I had was so good. I almost ate it all in one day. But yeah, let's eat us some watermelon, y'all. All right, we made it back to the house, safe and sound. I'm going to fix me some tea. I have tea almost daily, and I love it because I used to put so much sugar in my tea, but I cut back after I quit my job at the hotel. I was working overnight, and I was having to drink 2, 3, 4 cups of coffee a night. I was gaining so much weight. It was so crazy. But quit that. So after that, of course, I wanted to get my weight back under control. So I cut back on sugar after I ran out. I just didn't buy it anymore. And so now I just eat or drink. I just drink my tea with honey, and I love it. So I try to have it in the mornings when I wake up, so that it can curb my appetite, because sometimes I eat breakfast and sometimes I don't. It really just depends on how much time I have. Alright, so let me grab this. So I'm gonna go with the bigger watermelon that my dad got me. And the reason why he got me it was because, like I told you, the last 2 were horrible. I'm gonna move you over here. The last 2 were horrible. Ooh, not you about to drop in this thing, fall in this thing. And so my dad, he's so sweet. He wanted me to really enjoy the whole watermelon in the summer thing. And when he noticed that I really enjoyed my watermelon, we went and got more. And then the 2 that I got were just not good. So, anywho, let me wash my hands. And we'll get started. all out. Where's all my bowls at? Somebody got my red bowl somewhere. My other big red bowl. Oh, it's in the fridge. Okay. Alrighty then. I'm gonna just cut right here in the middle. All right. Let's see if it's any good though. It smells good. Oh, watermelon smells so good. Let's see. Oh my God. Woo! Look at that. It smells so good. I mean, it tastes so good too. Okay, so let me get my cutting. Probably should have taken all this out previously, but so how I do it is I cut it into slices and then I cut it into pieces and I'm gonna drop it in this bowl. All the pieces that I am gonna throw away, like the rind or whatever, I'm gonna put it in the sink and then I'll put it in this bag and then go like that. So let me find out Mr. Carlton knew what he was talking about. So the rest of the things that are on the agenda is posting about the magazine to Twitter and Instagram. That way I would have accomplished digitally rolling out the magazine before the end of September, which would make me so happy. A friend of mine who is a social media content manager posted something for me yesterday, which I was not expecting, but it definitely did something for my energy before going into the yesterday's game. So definitely needed that. But now I have to now I have to post everyone else's, and I'm also gonna take some copies out to my contributors. Okay, so I got it as close to the round as I could, but I'm done with that. And then boom, that's off of there. Okay, I am so happy that my watermelon is good. I'm gonna call my dad here in a second and let him know that it's good. Cause those last two really disappointed me. I'm not gonna lie, I was fucking disappointed. So disappointed. Cause you know how your mouth already is like you already got your mouth fixed on something being so good. And let me tell you, cutting these is not simple and easy. First of all, it's messy because the watermelon is juicy, so there's stuff going everywhere. And so yeah. So I already had my mouth fixed on it. So I did the same exact thing that I did today, which this has some spots in it, but it's better than the last one. I was just devastated when I bit into that thing. I was like, are you kidding me? And then, what made it even worse, the guy that sold them to us, the watermelons, he was hyping them up. He was like, oh yeah, you gotta knock on the watermelon, and this is what you listening for, and blah 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 blah. Like this, it's a lot of juice in this one, it's not a lot of juice in this one, and blase blase. All of that hyping up the daggone watermelon, offered to not be ripe enough or be too ripe. Child, I was mad. So mad. So mad. Call my dad. See what he has to say. And so what I'm gonna do is, so I'm not spending all day on this, and I have a bowl full. I'm gonna go ahead and refrigerate this and clean this up. I'm gonna wrap this up. So because I'm calling him on camera,
please leave your message for
here you go, answer. Wow. You see how people do you? Try to give them some camera time and they flake on you. Nah, my dad don't care about that. I don't know what he's doing. And I don't think, did we talk this morning? Nah, we haven't talked this morning. We talked last night though. And I can't remember if he said that he was going to the gym today or what. But y'all, please do not judge me. I know that it appears as though I have a lot of wine in my house, but I needed some type of encouragement and motivation while I was finishing my magazine. So you understand, right? I'm sure you do. This was such a better cleanup than what I was doing before. Wow. Shout out to my maintenance manager, because now all that I have is that, and that's not bad compared to how it was before. So I just set that right outside my door so that I can be ready to take that in a little while. And I need to take my trash out anyway. But yeah. So get this cleaned off. And And then I'm gonna start getting my life together to go and work and go and edit. And I will be working at that until I hear from my friends to see if we're going to go to the movies tonight. So I'll likely take you all with me to the lab, and by then we should know what we're doing, if we are going to by then we should know what we're doing, if we're going to the movies or not. So I will see you guys in the lab.